The National Football League is famous and amazing at making something out of nothing. So they basically got an entire week worth of content out of the schedule release, which is going to go down on Thursday evening, and just drip, drop, dropping a couple of games here or there every single day this week, where it's an inspiration, man. I aspire to be like the league and just create content out of nothing. Where do you think I get it from, man? So we're going to go through all of the leaks and game releases so far as of right meow. Even before tomorrow night, we're going to get the full schedule at some point. Someone's going to leak it because the players already have it. The teams already have it because they're going to do up their graphics. They're going to do up their, what was it, a couple years ago? Like Paul Allen, PA, 9 to noon. He did up like haikus for all of the games. And it was both beautiful and kind of weird and kind of creepy at the same time. I love it. I love it. It's a mystery wrapped inside of an enigma. It's just great. But I'm going to go through the games. There's some meaty matchups, man. And, of course, the National Football League, it never disappoints unless you're playing like the Jets or something. Anyways, week 1. So TBA to be announced at the Rams, Thursday Night Football, NBC. Every single year the champs start out at home. Blah, 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 blah. Week 2. So Thursday night, I got to hangle my dangle. So Thursday night, Chargers at Chiefs at Arrowhead on Amazon Prime. So that's going to be good, man. That's going to be good. Also, Al Michaels, Kirk Herbstreit. I don't know, man. Like, Kirk Herbstreit is phenomenal college football, and I'm sure that he'll be fine in the NFL. Like, he's called a couple NFL games, and he's okay. But it's like he always brings it back to college. It's like, hey, you see this NFL star? I remember him in college back in the day. Cool. And Al Michaels, of course, immortal. Also, respect Al Michaels because he's never eaten a vegetable in his life. He is a pure carnivore, man. You just any steak in town when Al Michaels shows up, it ain't safe. But Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, how are they going to do after Tyreek Hill? The Chargers might have the best defense in football. Brandon Staley's building a monster on that side. Khalil Mack getting after it, as well as have they fixed things in front of Justin Herbert, offensive line-wise. It's going to be a great game. The AFC West is just racked and stacked. I love it. Monday Night Football, doubleheader. Both of them in the Eastern time zone, and the two games overlap for a couple hours. But you have Tennessee Titans up at the Bills, which could be a preview of, I don't know, playoffs, one and done for the Titans. We'll see. But yeah, the Bills revamped and back at it. The Tennessee Titans, after punting on A.J. Brown, replacing him with Treylon Burks. Derrick Henry might be actually healthy this year. Who knows? And then Vikings at Eagles on ABC. Going to get all the ratings. Although, putting on network television, it does up the ratings. But I feel like if you're into sports, you're going to have ESPN. Or you're going to have a way to be able to watch it. Like go to a bar or get ESPN Plus. I don't know. YouTube TV. What else is there? I don't know. But Vikings at Eagles. So 38-7, blah, blah, blah. The Justin Jefferson storyline will be beaten to death as well. The Eagles, again, with A.J. Brown. I wonder how many times during the telecast they're going to bring up, A.J. Brown used to be on the Titans, and now he's on the Eagles. Bah. We're in Carson Wentz's number. Bah. Also, I don't know why A.J. Brown didn't take number 1. So he wore number 11 in Tennessee, but he wore number 1 in college at Ole Miss, and that's why a lot of Vikings fans poo-pooed A.J. Brown in the draft because like, oh, he wore number 1 at Ole Miss just like Laquan Treadwell. I sometimes hate people. Anyway, but he wore number 11 with the Titans because the Titans fought and makes it look like a number 1, and that was before the new uniform rules. So I don't know. Anyways, but the Vikings. Big time road test already. Week 2, getting after it up at Philly. Week 4, so you got Viking Saints in London. NFL Network playing at Tottenham. To dare is to do, and stupid Spurs and their stupid faces. So Liverpool, of course, my team. They got a draw against Tottenham over the weekend. It's very disappointing. Really threw a wrench in the title chase with Man City, but whatever. But the Vikings at the Saints. Bounty Gate is going to be replayed over and over. Minneapolis Miracle, of course. So it's going to be a good game. Also, Jameis Winston. No more smug-ass Sean Payton. Skull. Get out of here. Douche. All right. So he gone. I don't know what the Saints are going to be because they had to jettison a bunch of dudes in free agency because of cap issues. They are a rebuilding team. Are they really building around Jameis? Okay. Yeah, okay. Week 5. So you got the Giants at the Packers in London. So it's like, hey, Londoners. This is just a great one. So I do love it because the Packers do now miss out on a home game, which is fantastic. Anytime that you're just taking an advantage away from the Packers, which is great because they always have the advantages. So you're taking advantages away from the Packers, so it's actually neutral. It's kind of nice. But the Giants revamp for Brian Daboll. Can they actually get things going with Daniel Jones? They have a lot of weapons. Can Joe Shane's squad get it done against the Packers, who do not have Devontae Adams? Like, is Christian Watson going to be garbage by this time, or is he just going to be garbage the entire time? I don't know. Who knows? Week 8. So you got the Broncos at the Jaguars in London. Yes, the annual Jaguars game. What team does Jaguars owner Shad Khan own in English football? Is it Fulham? I want to say. Sure. But hell, just move the Jaguars to London at this point. Even though I got some love for Duval, and maybe they'll turn a corner this year because once they got rid of stupid Urban Meyer, maybe they'll be able to protect Trevor Lawrence and his long ass. Like Trevor Lawrence's release is like a Travagé. It's like, but whatever. And then Broncos and Russell Wilson. Broncos are stacked, man. I'm excited to see what Russ and them can do. Although they're in a very tough AFC West, they could end up being 4th and still have double-digit wins. Week 10. So you got the Seahawks at Bucks in Munich. First game in Germany. Tom Brady going over there. Guten Tag. And now, when they were planning this, I bet they were thinking that Russ might have still been with Seattle, but I guess that doesn't make sense because the Broncos traveled to the Jaguars. Doesn't travel to London too. Doesn't matter. But Seahawks, get ready for Drew Lock. Hey Germans. Hey Germany. Just get ready for the Drew Lock show. Fantastic. Then you got Cowboys at Packers. This one was just released today. So rematch of Dez caught it. No one cares. No one cares at all. Week 11. So got Niners at Cardinals in Mexico City. Now, they've run a couple of games in Mexico City before. I think Niners-Cardinals has a chance to be a really good game. I think the Niners have a nice season this year because they bounce, upsetting the Packers. Ooh. 1 seed in Lambeau. How does it feel? Jimmy Garoppolo didn't even have an offensive touchdown, or the team didn't even have an offensive touchdown. How does it feel? Now, are the Niners going to roll with Jimmy G, or is it finally no pants for Trey Lance? I don't know. Cardinals. So, hey, Nuke will be back by week 11, as long as he's not suspended again for PEDs. But, yeah, the Cardinals, how will they manage without Christian Kirk? I don't know. Week 12 Thanksgiving. Nothing's been set yet there, but of course at Lions and then at Cowboys. Lions always deserve to be the early game, right? Because I feel like everyone's Thanksgiving is different, but for me and my family, it's always been watch the first half of the Lions game, have like lunch-ish, and then nap through the rest of the Lions game. Now, I'm rooting that the Vikings aren't playing on Thanksgiving because, I don't know, like it's nice and it's fun. But selfishly, as someone who is like quasi-media, like media adjacent, like, I just want to eat, just want to have a couple cocktails, and then I don't want to have to like focus or like worry about my team. Whatever. It's week 16. So we got Christmas. Broncos at Rams. So they're going to do a triple header like they've done in previous years. So they're... games have not been, 2 of the 3 games have not been announced, but Broncos at Rams, so it's going to be a fantastic game. You got Super Bowl champs hosting Russell Wilson, City of Angels, go get it on. That's also going to be on Nickelodeon, so yeah, Matthew Stafford's going to get slimed after he gets sacked 17,000 times. Ooh, also, yeah, it's going to be good. Also, forgot, Buffalo Bills, Von Miller. The Von Miller game. It's going to be a good time, but it's all good. Is that it? Yeah, all right, so that's it so far. So the Vikings, 2 out of their 17 games have been leaked. Both of them are on the road. One of them is really on the road, but at least it's a neutral site game. So it is nice where the Vikings have 9 home games this year. They only have 7 true road games and 1 neutral site game against the Saints, and it's the Saints. We'll see. But I think week 1 is probably going to open up at home, historic U.S. Bank Stadium. And if it's not, that would be nice too, because then they have to bunch up 9 home games to the rest of the schedule. That means the Vikings could have a very heavy home docket towards the end of the year, which would of course be beneficial. But that's it. Let's take a look at the NFL game leaks that have been released so far. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Most support the work. Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.